Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. Good news, everyone. We have explored that weird cave system full of mutants, and we have become a post-apocalyptic archaeologist and a superhuman. Superhumans who are super strong now. I mean, not inhumanly, we are very dexterous, of course. But that was actually pretty nice. So that should help us a lot, also, especially carrying stuff around. So now we can actually report back to Dan, the guy at the factory. So I think we are just leaving this stuff here in our inventory, and then maybe we can tell someone about it. The maybe cologne, we put this one here, there as well. The bottle. And we don't need so much meat. So 5 on us, the others have also 5. Yeah, good. That is actually enough. So, and then the scrap goes here, this one goes there, and the empty bottles we keep because we need to refill them. This here, oxygen there, and this. So, and then we are good to go. Start the engine and set out on a journey. There we go. And then, that's the roaring forest. I am inclined to explore further, but let's do that a different time. At a different time. Drive back here. And let's actually... yeah. Let's drive to the filling fortress. I like the car drive. It's actually also a pretty cool idea that the lights are on. So here we go. I'm not sure if we can actually buy some fuel. So how much do we have? Let's check the gas tank. 37 liters. So we could actually use 10 liters or something. Can we buy it from them? Kachan? Hello there. Some questions? Anything? No. Okay, he doesn't know anything. It's just coughing. I don't want to play any games with him right now. Also, we have like 40,000. We need some... Hello there, Rook. How are you doing? The old man meets us with a kind smile and a friendly nod. Ah yeah, so he's doing way better now. Huh? Good, eh? What brings you here, friend? Well, just this and that. Can we actually get some fuel? No. Oh. Well, how do we get fuel at the refuel station? That is the big question. Well, it's not the question of how, but simply we don't. But well, so then let's get back into our car. And then we're driving there. Enter. That should be pretty impressive, right? Like us rolling in this car. So, Kosoy, long time no see. Oh, what are these guys doing there? First stands a grim-faced fellow in a black padded jacket. So, Other Wanderer, well, a cheery hello to you too. Anything new around here? No? Okay. Well, what were these guys doing here? Talk to them? He doesn't talk. If you have any questions, ask me. I think these guys are new. The stocky, broad-shouldered gangsters, light blue, almond-shaped eyes, follow us from the shade cast by the visor of his intricate metal helmet. Armed with a spiked mace, he seems to be taking the measure of us, probably coming up with the best course of action in case we give him a reason to attack us. What do you want? The thug speaks in a coarse, sandpapery voice. Well, don't get dizzy standing like that with your helmet on all day. And I see your friend is not really talkative. thug casts a quick glance at the man standing next to him. He eyes us up and nods to his friend, giving him his permission to answer. Well, you see, his tongue was cut off, and it's not really very convenient to speak without your tongue. Oh. Personality 10 serves him right. No one gets his tongue cut off for no reason. Must be a real tongue. Must be a real rouge. Or rough. No, rogue. I think they meant rogue, huh? But that's... I think it's written without a U, so... personality had cut off? How? Wow, how did it happen? The thug looks at his partner again. Apparently we've been able to make a good impression, as the mute man thinks for a while and then waves his hand and nods in agreement. He cut it out himself at the time when his family were hiding from raiders among ruins right after the war. He went on field trips with his father, pillaging here and there just like everyone else then. And Mom and his little sister were waiting for them at home. One of those trips ended in some jerks encircling and shooting at them. His dad got mortally wounded, but before kicking the bucket he made my friend promise he wouldn't tell anyone where the women were hiding. He took heed of his dad's words and cut his tongue out before surrendering, just not to let something slip. Oh wow. Let's continue to listen in silence. A person ready to cut his own tongue out is unlikely to let anything slip. Did it occur to him the raiders could have made him write the location of his family? Yeah, let's go with this here. Reason, yeah. So, we are appraising. And yeah, your chum is such a moron. Birds of a feather. A person ready... I think this is like a figure of speech here with either Ukrainian or another European language here. A person ready to cut his own tongue out is unlikely to let anything slip, don't you think? He was being overprotective. I see. Well, and what happened next? Nothing good followed, of course. The raiders tortured him, beat him up, burned his heels on fire, cut him with a knife, then gave up and shot him in the forehead. But our silent slayer lived. He's a survivor, this one. As for his mom and sister, they found them anyway later. The outcome was predictable. We cast a quick glance at the mute man. He stares blankly at the fire. Dancing flames reflect in his glassy eyes. Oh goodness, that's the psychopath thing to say. Haha, the girls had a bad day. Oh, well, I'm sorry, buddy. What does it matter now? Water under the bridge. But this made Silent Slayer a tough cookie. He doesn't care if it's a man, a woman, a kid, or an animal. He kills regardless without thinking twice. He's dead inside. Which means he's strong. Am I right, Silent Slayer? We turn to the mute man. Silent Slayer looks at us with an evil grin. Crackling fire makes his eyes look red. Well, let's change the subject. The man shrugs silent and crosses his strong arms on his chest. Well, don't you get dizzy standing like that with your helmet on all day? I don't. I've made my own helmet for myself. It fits like a second skin. My friend and I hide our faces on purpose. He has a mask and I have a helmet. There's no choice. Job requirements. So you say you've made it yourself. Would you share the secret? I would, but not for free. First give me 100 rubles for this, then I'll teach you all I know. But we already know how to make the makeshift helmet, huh? But... oh, come on, bro. Maybe we can agree on a lower price. You help me today, I help you tomorrow. Damn, alright, I'll teach you for free. Aren't you a cunning fellow, but I like it. Thank you, brother. Now teach me. The man nods, looks around and beckons us to come closer. Listen. The sound enters through your body. A deaf man can hear too. He tells us what resources we need. How to bend steel sheets, how to sew leather patches together with the makeshift bone needle, how to tie up seams, and eventually how to make it all work. This is how I've made my helmet. Thanks, let's talk about something else. And let's just have a conversation. Spit it out. Who are you? The gangster drops his name dryly and quickly as if hitting us with it. Baldur, nice to meet ya. Now tell me, what are you doing now? Having a rest, then on my way again. Dealing with those who have crossed Dan's path. And how often do you go on such business trips? If I may ask. The gangster leans on a scary looking mace and an evil grin appears on his face. Quite rarely these days. Dan has a certain plan of action. First he offers his protection to a new village nicely. Then, if they don't comply, he sends his guys to have fun at the villager's account. If this doesn't convince them either, the guys come again, this time with fire and pyrotechnics. And if even after this the village head perseveres, well, then my partner and I leave our cozy camp. After that, you can safely cross the village out on the map and forget it ever existed. Wow. Pussies must call you a monster, but I'd be honored to call you a teacher. Well, if we were... Well, let's explore this, by the way. We are going to do this again because I want to see what happens if we use the 10 personality. And we are for that we are actually using our perfume. So, but we would be honored to call you teacher because we are psychopaths. This thug sniffs merrily, apparently amused by our reaction. Oh well, got it. I have another question. What can you tell us about this unusual place? It's my camp, it's nice here. There's enough food and water. The guys can check your gun and fix it for you. Or mend your armor if need be. Or allocate a new one if after Dan's mission the old one looks a sieve. You are lucky to have these guys. Now we have another question. So what's heard on the tract? No interesting rumors. Although once, lying in the bushes in ambush, I heard a funny story about insolent farmers who refused to pay to Dan. I was ready to laugh. Two men were talking to each other. One said, "Have you heard? A walking mountain is moving towards us. Woo, betide anyone who gets under this heavy blow." So I listened to the end, left the ambush and said, "Wow, so these are the tales people tell about me. What is it, if not fame?" Oh, how they fled. But I was quick, whacked the storyteller on the back, hit the listener on the legs, and once I was done with them, it was hard to tell which was which. Wow. Oh, I feel sick all of a sudden. And you are scary, my respect. What about another question? Any other rumors? No interesting rumors. No, only that. Being the mountain. Well, okay, so we better go. Okay then, let's reload this one for exploratory reasons. And then I want to use something, and that is called perfume. Soviet perfume. Where is it? There. At personality only +1. Didn't we have something else? There. Spraying us. I think we had something else, right? Ah yeah, we need to smoke something. Where was that? There. Fat. Fat thing. There you go. And now we've got personality 10, so let's talk to these guys. Stocky, broad-shouldered gangster. What do you want? Well, we see your friend is not really talkative. Well, you see, his tongue was cut off. Oh, serves him right. No one gets his tongue cut off for no reason. Must be a real rogue, huh? We realize this cruel warrior of the Wasteland can crack our skull open for our careless words, but our shining personality works its miracles even on him. He just looks at us coldly. Never say anything like it again, okay? Let's change the subject. I wanted to ask about your chum. Well, he gives us permission to talk about him. So cut off, how did it happen? The thug looks at his partner again. Apparently we've been able to make a good impression as the mute man thinks for a while and then waves his hand and nods in agreement. He cut it out himself. Okay, so mommy and sister. And then did it occur to him the raiders could have made him write the location of his family? Every plan has a flaw. I see. And what happened? Well, yeah, your chum is such a moron. Birds of a feather. Situations like this, we usually have at least a second to try and play it down, but this thug is not of the people we can hurt and walk scot-free, and he's definitely not going to let us be rude to his friend. The terrifying maze rises up with the whooshing sound. Your ghost will never find peace in the wasteland. Oh, we need to protect ourselves. Okay. And now everybody is hostile. Alright, so, yep, we overplayed it a bit. Good. But we can use it and ask the guy once. And then we can actually use our personality. Yeah, let's do that, right? With Dunya. I think we could do it with Dunya. I really like this here. Like the belly here. That's really good. So, in the light. That's very favorable lighting conditions. So let's use our perfume now that we are here, and then there. Our intellect is reduced now though, but yeah, so here. Well then, here, there, what you want? Well, I see your friend is not really talkative. Yeah, cut. Tongue cut off. Well, serves him right. Well, they look at us. Okay. Let's talk about it anyway. Cut off, how did it happen? Cut it out himself. Well then. Person ready to cut his own tongue out is unlikely to let anything slip. He was being overprotective. I see what happened next. Well, nothing good followed, of course. They still found the ladies. Well, I am sorry. What does it matter now? Water under the bridge. Well, let's change the subject. Don't you get dizzy? Well, you made it yourself. Yeah, so come on, bro. Tell us and we help you sometime, maybe. Thank you, brother. Now teach us how you make your helmet. There you go. And, well, this is how you make your helmet. Thanks. Let's talk about something else. And about your chum. I've told you already, my chum cut his tongue off. Okay. Yeah, then let's have a conversation. So, who are you? Baldur. Nice to meet you. Now tell us. What are you doing now? Well, having a rest. And how often do you go on such business trips? This is actually interesting for us because now we know that Dan is indeed a real crook. He just has a plan. And that involves violence. Well, you're a beast. There's nothing human left in you. The thug sniffs merrily, apparently amused by our reaction. Got it. We have another question. What's the rumors around here? Or what can you tell us about this unusual place? My camp, it's nice here. You are lucky to have these guys, huh? So, rumors? Well, the mountain thing. Okay. So, we need to go. Thanks. There you go. And then... let's talk with our personality 10. Let's do this. Apparently they have an open relationship or something. Sacha, you see a tall man with mustache? Hey mate, we're just chilling here with Dunya. Okay, well, so bartering. Oh, you do have the super stim. Yeah, let's have that. We also have the army magazine. And, well, 18.9. Ah, we've put everything into our... we could have given you a sharp knife. You want a sharp knife, buddy? Then let's give you some rubles. So convenient that it auto chooses the right amount. So good. So, can we ask some questions? Well, some rumors maybe. The Wasteland is getting more and more dangerous. Well, okay then. Gotcha, we better go. And then here, Dunya. Saving Dunya. Dunya stands in front of us. When she sees us, she casts a quick look around and takes her scarf off her face, revealing a broad smile. Hey! Look, I wanted to have a word with you. What is it? What did you want to say? Hey, cutie. How about you drop that zero and get with the hero? Wink. Wink, wink. It wasn't the best possible opening line, but our personality has definitely made an impression on Dunya. The girl bursts out laughing, then blushes violently and lowers her eyes. Oh. Come on, that's not right. What about Sasha? We are actually married. This is just not kind. This is wrong. Although we have an open marriage. The girl giggles uncertainly and lowers her eyes. The mustached guard casts a look full of suspicion in our direction and grips his assault rifle in a more comfortable way, making sure the gesture doesn't escape our notice. Well, it's fine, man. It's fine. Well, Dunya, there's nothing wrong with it. You're an interesting person and we would just love to get to know you better. Well, and by the way, Sasha, I'm the guy your woman tells you not to worry about. It's okay. Dunya, can I ask you several questions? How are you? Oh, if that's not a secret. Oh, did we just cut everything away? It's getting worse every day. Well, another question, you know. Oh. The word with you. Getting on with your father? Oh, well. No. We have to see this through, because we have personality 10 now. So. And just for the good light condition. So, hey, here, there. Look, the word. Cutie. Oh. Not the best opening line, but still impressive. And, well, she's here now. It's fine, man. Talk to Dunya again. There's nothing wrong with it. You're an interesting person and, well, I would just love to get to know you better. Also, I want to tell you about Red Fighter. Dunya looks us in the eye and bites at his lower lip. Oh. Then she shoots a quick glance at her guard, turns back to us and smiles almost surprised. If you say so, there's an abandoned gas station nearby. We can have our conversation there. I'll show you where it is. Well, we shrug and follow her. Okay, man, we are just telling her something about Red Fighter, and well, I feel you know that you guys have an open marriage. That's a good thing, I think. Yeah, better than starting to lie around. Yeah, being honest about everything. I think that's the right way to go. So, by the way, we know some ladies at the camp, at our camp. Yeah. Which you surely want to meet at some point, buddy. So, because an open marriage goes both ways, of course. So, Dunya, Red Fighter is actually our new base, and that's actually a pretty nice place. Maybe even a nice place to raise a family, you know. And yeah, we are rebuilding it. There's some rebuilding effort, you know. Quite some rebuilding effort actually, and soon we'll have a nice bedroom, kitchen will be done. We already have a pretty good workbench where we can actually make. Oh, we are radiated here. Oh, we shouldn't have. Oh, did we just? Oh, it's nothing, right? But let's drink a milk. There. Oh yeah, this is the place you wanted to have the talk, guys. So you wait there, okay? So Dunya stands in front of us. When she sees us, she casts a quick look around and takes her scarf off her face, revealing a broad smile. Hello. I like coming here. It's so calm, so quiet. It's nice to think and talk here. Tell me about the places you've seen. You must have so many stories. Yeah, well, let's talk about the geography of the Wasteland, right? Like, there are also, you know, there are mountains that can remind you of condoms. Like this one here, look. Weird noises come from the shack now. Yeah, and so, we're just having, while they do that, we are just having a tea here, huh? Ah, refreshing. At my supermarket they have a new tea brand or tea sort, which is ginger curcuma. I think in English it's also curcuma. And that's actually pretty good and should also be a very healthy combination. The music is kind of funny, by the way. Oh, you know how to push the limits. Okay, well, oh, we healed something. Okay, so and We are exhausted, but that's the good thing here. So, and we are hungry. Oh, and good vibes. Yeah, well. So we need to eat something, huh? Yeah, oh, we are really hungry. Well then. So Dunya, oh, you are running. Okay, well, yeah. She's invigorated now. Certainly invigorated. And that's how it goes. So, after long and productive conversation, we feel knackered. However, a quick nap will easily fix this. So, let's go in there. So, Sacha. Just talk with Dunya, and, well, we told her all about Red Fighter and the geography around. So, right? Alright, so. Good times, man. So. And there's also another guard at Red Fighter I want to introduce you to. So, at some point. So, maybe we go here, and then we can actually... Let's make some meat here. And by the way, the crafting... So, the helmet... Yeah, I think it's just the do-it-yourself helmet, right? We didn't get a better... Just this one here. This helmet is heavy and awkward, but it does the main job of protecting your head. Yeah. So I guess, like, because it's the night now, I guess let's roast some meat. This is like these two guys you can encounter only during the night. Well, and then let's drink the other milk. There you go. We are exhausted. Pleasant smell. Yeah. Well then. How many people did I kill? How many murders? Oh. Yeah, so they are losing at these guys. Let's go here, and there's someone else. Saving. I don't want to talk with these guys. So there's something wrong here. What's this? Across the Stuck's shoulders, simple yet expressive tattoo. The word mama superimposed on a bleeding arrow heart. Oh yeah. We're bartering anything. Okay, no, then thank you. This guy we are not speaking to. And it's fine. So let's report to Dan. Maybe with our new super personality. And by the way, it is still at 10, right? Yes, it is. So, Taras. Hey, we wanted to talk to you. Oh, he's like, yeah, he's a really tough guy. And, well, I mean, he knows how to survive, right? So, I think there's nothing new that we could talk about. So, Dan, we wanted to report something. In front of us stands a tall man in dusty clothes with the leather holster at his belt. This is the bandit ringleader. He casts a quick look in our direction and snaps his fingers. Ah, Hardball, what brings you here? Well, we've come to report. Go on then. We checked out the roaring forest and came to an unexpected conclusion. Oh, and what's your conclusion? Well, it turns out the forest rumbles because there's a massive colony of mutant insects burrowing and digging tunnels beneath it. Dan raises an eyebrow in surprise, but soon calms down. Fascinating, so it's because of mutants. That's a more logical explanation than all these nonsense stories about pre-war machinery and underground trains. It was worth it, though, to find out once and for all what was going on and to put an end to all the rumors, however stupid. The leader takes a bundle of bills from the breast of his jacket and hands it to us. Here's your traveling allowance, 1,300 rubles, and you earned every last kopeck. Unless, of course, you feel like bartering, in which case I can't guarantee full payment. No, no, it's fine. We don't barter, of course, under these circumstances. We just take the money. Dan runs a hand through his hair and looks up at the ceiling. Come back tomorrow to get a new assignment. For now, you are free to roam. Well, okay. Thank you. We'll be on our way. So we don't get a new assignment right now. But that's fine. Hey there, friend. How you doing? The bald bearded guy. Oh, it's you, Will. Hello again. Yeah, thanks again for the lecture. Anything new with you? No? Well then. Yeah, well, buddy, keep things going. By the way, we notice he is actually providing one condom. Just in case, you know. That can also be rather convenient. So we got a lot of experience here. But not enough to gain a level. But our friends are very close now, especially Fidel. Very close indeed. Let's check out this here. Let's open the trunk. Yeah, don't need to put anything. What did I just... I said something before, right? No, I don't remember. I wanted to take something in our inventory so we have it along and around. But yeah. Let's have another triple cologne again. Yeah, here, and another antidote just in case. To replace what we had used. We've got some milk with us that is turning into yogurt. Yeah, well. And then otherwise everything is fine. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we just need to refill our water. And milk some bottles. Do we actually have glass bottles? In the trunk, yes we do. Okay. And let's put 2 milk bottles here again. Yeah. Like that. We have 1 water bottle, right? Like 1 glass water bottle. Oh no, we don't actually. Okay, well. And let's put 2 more. She's got 3 and 3 empties. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's fine. We just check. 5 radiation. Yeah. We just leave that. Oh well, no. We are getting rid of the radiation, so there. And we are also, yeah, but we are ignoring the little poison. So there we go. That's better. Like this. And let's have the milk. Let's replace the milk as well. I'm not going to drink any vodka right now. So 1, and then there we go. So now we are good to leave. Factory. Turns out the ground in the roaring forest is shaking because mutants are digging tunnels underneath it. It's not as exciting as a secret laboratory, but we still reported it to Dan. So, okay, and then let's drive to Otrat Neue, and then we can tell the mayor. Entering. Kovalev. Stands that of the commune. Yeah. So, there's something to tell you about the bandits. I'm all ears. Oh, nothing. Okay, well. So, they wanted to check out the roaring forest, and, well, that we did. And it's actually, you know, there are tunnel digging mutant insects down there. So, that's the situation. So, let's see. Does the guy have some new money? Hello there. Yes, you do. At least a little bit. And And anything interesting for us? Yes, some rounds, okay. That is good, but we kind of don't have anything to trade. Just let's go to the trunk. What people? Who needs people? I don't want anything to do with the so-called people. Oxygen, why are you talking like that? Let's have this here. And a sheaf. Another Nagant. Didn't have so much money here anyway. So here. Bartering. Oh yeah, we collected some new wolf teeth, right? And we can actually refill our bottles here in the village. So he's got these. Let's take those 2 shots. And well then, 2 Nagants. Yeah. Is there anything else that is interesting for us? Well then, by all means, let's have this then. Like that. Trading. Thank you for the business. Let's check in the bar. Because we've got a rusty knife. And by the way, hey Katja, how you doing? Are you trading? You have only 2 left. Okay, then no thanks. See here? Oh, the nameless engineer. Anything? No. Okay, well, but he's got a good selection of stuff right now to help with the defense of this village. Okay, he only has 80, but that's actually enough for the rusty knife. So, friend, have a rusty knife and the sheath, by the way. There. That's good enough. Thank you. And then we are going to the water. The water pump. Those were times when we were repairing the stuff, right? Vidal. Water. He's got 2, that's fine. And we don't want him to shoot any. That's the .30, yeah. Just making sure. Yeah, that's fine. Eh? Different empty water bottles. There we go. Now it's 6. Alright. Let's drink one. Getting rid of the last toxin. Peeing that one out. Good. And refilling. So, and now Edil gets 3 bottles. And then we are good to go. Everything is refilled. Money goes to the boss. Just so we have some overview. There, very nice. Oh yeah, here in the paper we can put into the trunk. Good. That looks all pretty good. This here goes there, is reloaded, right? 20 shots. Good. Trunk. these shots go there. Alright. So, that's that. And I think that concludes this episode. Thanks for watching. So, we accomplished quite something. We reported back to Dan. We traversed the wasteland. We made sweet love to someone who's in an open marriage. And, well, she's actually one of the most beautiful ladies around. And we've invited them to Red Fighter. Maybe they are thinking about it. Because that's certainly a better place to be than Dan's factory. And we know from the conversations that they seem to be decent people. And yeah, we are actually working towards the goal to neutralize Dan and his bandits. I think they are these guys, especially after what we learned about the guy with the cut-out tongue, I think they are just too lost. Yeah, they can't be resocialized, I think. Although they are, of course, all victims. But I fear for the worst, actually. Yeah. So, and now, let's have a look. What do we do next? Well, we could go to the old bridge for this shootout. I think that's what we are doing next, actually. There's a new gang prowling around the roaring forest, though. The chief of militia in Krasamini wants their leader's head. Yeah, well, I think we can drive down there. That's on the way anyway. Like here, the old bridge, shooting, and then we drive here and explore this area. Yeah, should be around here. That is doable. So, that's the plan. Thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts you wish to share, any feelings, any tips and tricks, please do so in the comment section. You know, as always, you're very welcome to do so. Everybody would appreciate it. And look, there's a beautiful subscription button and a like button. Please consider to press them. It doesn't cost you anything. It makes me happy and helps with the channel. Thank you a lot. See you next time. Bye-bye.